Hello, my name is Taylor Homer. I'm currently a junior at BYU, Idaho, and this winter 2023 semester I was an intern here in Rexburg for a general contractor, Garner Contracting and Development. I was able to get this internship through a fellow student. We both sat next to each other in an info session, and I was like, I think I need construction experience. I was talking to him, and I'm like, I don't know, do you think I need construction experience just in this industry? And he's like, probably. And I was like, yeah, I think I do. And so he's like, well, my boss is hiring. I'm like, oh, really? That's cool. And so I was like, well, yeah, like, so I gave him my number. And right after that, his boss called me and scheduled an interview. And from then on, I just started working. And then he offered me an internship. And went from there. And it's been a great experience. And I've learned a ton. At first, I was really nervous just because I didn't know a lot of construction experience, very basic stuff from what I've done just with my family at home. But I tried to stay positive and and just be eager to learn everything, and it came out being a great experience. Um, Even though there was a lot of hard times, um, building in the winter was very rough, and usually there wasn't a lot of building. It was preparing to even start building, but it was satisfying as far as we went along through the winter. All of our hard work paid off. So, um, being a general contractor, my boss, we did lots of different projects, and that made it really interesting. Um, and so I learned how to um, as far as technical skills, I learned how to do framing, exterior and interior. Basically, I built two houses from the ground up. Um, I learned just basic technical skills, how to use tools, sawzall, impact, drill, nailer. I became really good on the chop saw as their cut guy a lot, and and so I learned a lot of actual building skills, how to use the laser, all the levels more, a chalk line, and all that was very good, and also just how to brainstorm and work together as a team. Me and three other guys, that was our main thing, was just to work together, and we always took our ideas, and it was great. It was a good experience to do that, and sharing experiences with, or sharing techniques with each other and ideas, um, that was helpful. One of the bigger projects of this semester, I would say, would be the pinnacle of this internship was a huge development in Sugar City, Idaho, with um, we're building 30 plus townhomes right off the first Sugar City exit on the left. You'll see them now, but so we worked on the first four, and when I first started, it was just a dirt field, and now since I just left, it's we've got three buildings all done with the roof, and the last one was being framed, the second floor roof and trusses when I left, and that was really satisfying to see because I got there and I didn't even know what I was getting into. And it was really hard that winter. Tons of snow removal and using thaw machines, which I didn't even know were a thing, and how to work with those and roll those out and put concrete blankets over them, and then come in early in the morning before the concrete workers came and get all the snow off and the blankets off and the thaw machine so they could be ready to pour, and keep the site generally clean. I learned how to work with other subcontractors and also how to do more framing on that site. Although we had framers come out from Utah to frame the job, we went back behind them and fixed stuff and built little fur outs and balloon walls and other little things that needed to be done, um, for the plumbers and electricians and stuff like that. And um, I also learned how to do house wrap. And even though I have a large fear of heights, I was able to overcome them and get up really high. And so house wrap is something that I learned, and it actually isn't too bad, and it's satisfying to get that done. Um, and also install windows on all those buildings. And a couple things I was put in charge of as far as my internship was I was in charge of time and attendance and the timesheet cards. And so I would uh, go through at the end of everyone's day and review all the time cards and make sure they were all accounted for, all the time was in the right spots, and so we weren't missing anything, and so that my boss could know exactly what we were doing and how many hours we spent doing what on the project, and so it was just good to account for that sort of stuff. So I was happy to be able to do that. I was also in charge of being our team safety officer, and I was able to lead toolbox talks in the mornings every Tuesday morning, and also was able to create an emergency safety call sheet for our Sugar City or Sugar Mill job site. And I was able to put that up, and I felt good about that. I think it's important to know who to call exactly and where that should be hung up. So if there's an emergency, then they can use that. So even though it should always be 911 if there is an emergency, it's good to know, all of the other places you could call, like the fire department, the hospital, the city water, city plumbing, city electrical, stuff like that. So I was happy to be a part of that. Um, I think the biggest takeaway from this internship was just how to be patient and how to work hard. I really did. I was able to strengthen my work ethic through this internship, and I was really grateful for that. And so there were some really tough times, and but I was able to get through it, and I'm thankful. I really did learn a lot, and I feel like my construction knowledge has increased greatly because of this hands-on internship. I'm glad I was able to do it, um, and I'm really excited for the future. I now, you know, like to build or fix stuff more, and I can't wait to get my own house to fix up someday or work on, and because I just find it really interesting now, and I have some experience, and so I can't wait to um, take what I learned into my next internship and learn and grow there on kind of the more commercial side of things and see what that's like. Um, so yeah, it's been a great experience, and I've learned a ton, and I could talk about it for hours, all the things we did and all the different little projects, and so it was really cool to work for a general contractor because you really got to learn a bit of everything, plumbing, electrical, framing, drywall, earthwork, um, all that sort of stuff. And so it was really cool for me because I feel like I learned very good handyman skills. And so yeah, I think overall that was the greatest highlights of my internship. Um, and I'm glad I'm able to share it with you and continue on with my life and in this next internship. Um, and so yeah, um, I'm really thankful, and I hope you found this interesting. And I really enjoyed my time at Garner Co. I'm thankful for the skills I was able to learn, and I will definitely take them and use them and appreciate them. Thanks. Bye.